Hello, dear soul. Take a slow breath in through your nose and feel the air nurture you from the inside. Hold that breath for a gentle count of 3 and let it leave the body on a long sigh of relief. Feel the shoulders soften. Feel the heart settle. In this moment, you and I are meeting in a space of kindness and warmth. There is no judgment here, no test to pass, no race to win. Only the soft presence of life itself greeting you with tenderness. You have every right to feel safe, to feel welcomed, to feel cared for. You are precious, you are worthy. You belong in the flow of all good things. A quiet truth whispers, "It is safe for me to be me." Hold that truth close. Allow it to settle like a comforting blanket around your spirit. Let any tension melt away. Sense the body easing as if it has been longing for this simple assurance. Breathe again and notice how the chest opens naturally, inviting a fresh wave of peace. This easy rhythm of inhale and exhale is a gift, a silent reminder that life itself delights in sustaining you. There is nothing you must prove right now. Just relax into the certainty that you are already loved. As you rest in that certainty, speak softly inside your mind. I am safe here. Life loves me. See if you can feel those words landing in the center of your chest, awakening a gentle warmth. Let it grow. Let it glow. With each breath, allow the glow to expand outward, lighting every corner of your inner world until all shadows dissolve into calm light. Know that this glow will remain with you, ready to brighten your path whenever you call upon it. Place a hand over your heart. Feel the steady beat under your palm. That rhythm is your first and truest companion, faithful from the very beginning. It tells you, I am here. I will carry you forward. Trust me. Listen to it. In this protected space we share, nothing can disturb your peace unless you invite it. Let the mind settle like a curious snow globe set gently onto a table. Watch as every swirling flake of thought drifts softly to the bottom. A clear, calm inner landscape appears, revealing the still water beneath. In this stillness, a kind voice inside you may surface and say, "Welcome home." Let that welcome echo through every cell. Feel gratitude for the body that houses your bright spirit. Feel gratitude for the breath that keeps returning to you, gift after gift. Feel gratitude for the unseen network of support that life provides. Sunlight feeding the plants, water nourishing the soil, friendly faces ready to smile in your direction when you need them most. Even if you cannot name those faces yet, they are there, part of the same loving fabric that surrounds us all. Sink into that fabric. Allow it to cradle you. From this cradle of ease, declare gently, I open my life to goodness. I am willing to receive. Allow those words to float on the breath, light and free, traveling out into the larger field of possibility where every sincere desire is heard. Life has a beautiful way of responding to such heartfelt openness. Now bring awareness to the center of your forehead, the quiet space behind the brow. Invite that area to soften. So much thinking lives there, memories, plans, concerns. Give the mind a small vacation. Picture it resting on a warm patch of earth under a caring sky. Thoughts may still appear, and that is okay. Simply let them pass like gentle clouds drifting overhead. Your worth does not depend on silencing every thought. Your worth is already established by your very being. Speak once more inside your heart, I accept myself here and now. Feel how those words soothe the nervous system like cool water on warm skin. Any inner critic grows quiet when met with such steady acceptance. and acceptance opens the gate to effortless growth. Right here, right now, you are free to relax and allow the next steps of your journey to reveal themselves naturally without strain. Let the body guide you further into comfort. Loosen the jaw, release the tongue from the roof of the mouth, relax the belly so it can rise and fall with unhurried ease. If any area still clings to tightness, breathe directly into that spot. Offer it kind attention the way sunlight offers warmth to a flower bud. The bud does not force itself to bloom. It simply trusts the warmth and opens in its own time. So too will you open. Whisper within, I trust the pace of my unfolding. Feel relief wash through you as every cell receives permission to stop competing, stop rushing, and start thriving. Allow the spinal column to lengthen as if your spirit were drawing you upward, while soft gravity keeps you securely grounded. You are anchored and uplifted at once. In this balanced state, you are naturally receptive to all that is good. If any lingering doubt asks, can goodness truly find me? Answer inwardly, yes, goodness has always known my address. Feel how even a tiny spark of belief can brighten an entire inner sky. That spark can become a beacon, and a beacon welcomes guidance, resources, and synchronicities with gentle ease. You do not need to chase abundance. You simply need to welcome it. For now, let the welcoming begin with one clear statement of truth. Speak it softly. Life is on my side. Let the words ripple through your energy field, as gentle and steady as a soft morning breeze. Each ripple tells every cell, every thought, every emotion, relax, all is well. Sit with that warmth a little longer, allowing it to seep into deeper layers of being. You may notice a subtle smile forming, an inner sigh of relief, or even quiet tears of release. All are signs of energy opening and aligning with well-being. When you feel ready, invite your awareness to move from the heart down through the torso into the hips, thighs, knees, calves, and feet. Imagine the soles resting gently upon solid, nurturing ground. Feel the ground supporting you without question. Let this grounding remind you that you are an essential part of life's greater tapestry. There is a place for you, prepared long before you took your first breath, and that place is filled with opportunities to flourish. Pause here and silently affirm, I claim my rightful place in the flow of abundance. Hold this truth in your body like a seed in fertile soil. It knows exactly how to sprout. It knows precisely when to reach for the sun. Trust that knowing. Now take one more calm inhale, and as you exhale, release any final residue of tension. Allow the cheeks to soften, the eyelids to rest, the spine to remain tall yet relaxed. Feel the gentle field of safety around you. Know that you can return to this field anytime. Let gratitude bubble up once more, simple and sincere. Whisper within, thank you, life, for loving me. Sense how gratitude multiplies the very goodness it recognizes. Stay with that sweet awareness for a few heartbeats more, letting each beat imprint a message of worthiness and peace upon your entire being. Housed in this peace, you are now prepared to explore deeper layers of your beautiful heart. This soft beginning has opened the door. Walk through with confidence, knowing love walks with you. Take another easy breath and allow attention to flow naturally toward the center of the chest. Feel the subtle lifting and lowering as air moves in and out. Notice any emotion present here, perhaps calm, perhaps worry, perhaps curiosity. Whatever you discover, greet it kindly. Emotional states are like weather. They arrive, linger, and shift. They do not define the sky itself, the sky remains vast and open. Similarly, your essence remains steady beneath every mood. Acknowledge how you feel without judgment. If sadness is there, say quietly, "Sadness, you are welcome to be felt." If joy flickers, welcome that glow as well. If numbness stands at the door, offer it a seat. By welcoming, you transform. Acceptance invites gentle movement. Already, you may notice subtle shifts, tension releasing from the throat, warmth spreading in the chest, a sense of lightness unfurling in the belly. Breathe in this openness. Reassure yourself, "I allow my emotions to flow with grace." As emotions move, space clears for a deeper connection to the wisdom of the heart. Spend a moment placing full attention on the beating rhythm. Feel awe for this simple yet profound miracle. Day and night, the heart carries on, sending life to every part of the body. Consider offering it a soft affirmation. "Thank you, heart, for your faithful support." Feel the gratitude ripple outward like delicate rings on a still pond. With each ring, the heart's voice grows clearer, whispering guidance about what truly matters. Listen closely. The heart might say, "Rest," or "Stretch," or "Speak kindly to yourself." Whatever instruction arises, treat it as a precious gift. You do not need to obey instantly, but by listening, you show respect to your own deepest knowing. Now extend awareness beyond the personal heart to include the collective heart of humanity. Sense the shared longing among all people for safety, joy, and meaningful connection. Feel compassion awakening. Compassion is never heavy. It is light, like a warm blanket gently laid upon the shoulders of all beings. Let that blanket spread out from your chest, covering family, friends, strangers, and even places you have never seen. Notice how it touches each one equally. This compassionate field has no borders, no favorites. It supports and nourishes without depletion. In fact, as compassion flows through you, your own heart strengthens and softens at once. Speak kindly within. "My heart beats in harmony with all hearts." Feel unity settle into the bones. This sense of unity dissolves any illusion of isolation, and unity is fertile ground for abundance. Giving and receiving become the same elegant motion. Allow attention to return gently to your own body. Scan from crown to toes, witnessing each area with gentle appreciation. If tension appears, breathe tenderness there. If ease appears, savor it. Continue this loving scan until the whole body glows with quiet acceptance. Then speak softly, "I honor my feelings and my body." Notice how honoring creates a bridge between thought and sensation, mind and matter. That bridge is where transformation starts. Each step across carries new messages of possibility from the heart to the mind, from the mind to the cells, from the cells outward into the world. Pause long enough to sense one of those messages settling into your awareness now. It might speak of rest, it might spark creativity, or it might simply say, "All is well." Trust what you hear. Carry this trust into a brief stillness. Sit or stand with relaxed posture, eyes closed or gently open, and allow the breath to flow without control. Feel how life breathes you. In this effortless rhythm, sense the vastness within which every thought, emotion, and sensation comes and goes. That vastness is your true identity, spacious, resilient, and forever whole. Speak inwardly, "My inner space is limitless." Let the truth settle. With limitless space inside, there is always room for abundance to land. There is always room for inspiration, support, and joy. You need not measure or ration it. Limitless space welcomes limitless good. Invite this realization to take root deep within. As awareness widens again, picture gentle rays of soft light extending from your heart through your arms, hands, torso, legs, and feet. Feel the warmth easing each joint, relaxing every muscle. This light carries a silent promise. As you nourish yourself with loving attention, you become a beacon that naturally lights the way for others. No effort is required. A lighthouse does not strain to shine. It simply holds its place and lets the beam travel where it may. Likewise, your calm presence sends ripples of peace into the world. Whisper within, I shine with gentle ease. Notice how right it feels, how natural. Let the body settle once more, grounded and glowing. Sense that safe space around you deepen. It is woven from the threads of your own kindness, my kindness, and the kindness offered by life itself. Breathe into those threads. They are strong, flexible, and ready to carry you through every chapter ahead. Allow a tender smile to bloom. Feel gratitude for taking this time to care for your heart. No matter what tomorrow brings, you have nurtured a place within that is always safe, always welcoming. Carry that knowledge with you like a soft lantern, lighting each step. And as you move forward, know that love accompanies you, ready to guide the next gentle breaths, the next brave choices, and the next graceful unfolding of all you are. Life's generosity begins inside thought. It does not start in bank accounts, property deeds, or job titles. Those are only reflections of inner convictions that have already been planted. Your mind is fertile soil, always ready to receive new seeds. If you sow seeds of doubt, the soil accepts them and nurtures their growth. If you sow seeds of confidence and joy, the soil is just as willing. The choice of seed rests with you. You may say, that feels like a big task. It only appears big when you attempt to plant the entire field at once. Instead, begin with a single seed, one bright idea that rings true. For instance, take this gentle thought, I deserve to prosper. Roll it over in your mind the way one might hold a smooth pebble, feeling its solid presence. Notice any resistance. If the resistance whispers, prosperity is for others, simply acknowledge the whisper without scolding it. That whisper belongs to an old seed once planted. It sprouted as self-doubt, and that is okay. Thank the old seed for letting you see its fruit so plainly. Now, lightly set it aside like a garden weed placed on the compost pile, where it can transform into useful nourishment. Once space clears, plant the new seed. I deserve to prosper. Repeat it softly, letting the words sink beneath the surface of conscious thought. Feel the quiet excitement of fresh growth beginning. Treat that seed with respect. Seeds do not germinate by being shouted at or forced into bloom. They need warmth, moisture, and time. Your warmth comes from the compassion you extend to yourself. Moisture comes from the gentle repetition of supportive thoughts, the way soft rain consistently blesses the earth. Time is already granted. Trust the process. To strengthen trust, try a simple exercise. Close your eyes and picture a small green shoot breaking through soil. See how it stretches toward gentle sunlight, cell by cell, without any sense of hurry. Feel your own spirit mirroring that growth, unfolding leaf by new leaf in harmony with a patient universe. Offer yourself an affirmation to foster that image. I grow in perfect timing. Let the words settle. While trust takes root, awareness is your faithful gardener. Awareness notices when old weeds appear. Perhaps you catch yourself saying, I can't afford that, or things never work out for me. Do not scold the mind. Instead, observe the thought with curiosity. Ask kindly, is this thought feeding my new seed or pulling energy away? If it pulls energy away, bless it and gently replace it. You might say, I am open to new ways of support, or life surprises me with good fortune. Offer the new thought space to breathe. Feel the lungs expand with it. Next, connect the mind's new direction with the body's wisdom. The body is a living canvas on which thoughts paint sensations. When a thought aligns with abundance, the body often responds with an easy posture, an open chest, a feeling of warmth in the limbs. Pay attention. When a thought contracts energy, the body may tense, shoulders hunch, or breath shorten. Treat each sensation as valuable feedback. If contraction arises, pause and soften. Roll the shoulders back, open the palms upward, and breathe until warmth spreads again. Affirm, my body guides me to ease. As you continue tending this inner garden, visualize a day where needs are met with grace. Breakfast appears on the table, wages arrive on schedule, unexpected blessings show up as smiling coincidences. Notice the balance. Giving and receiving mingle like partners in a gentle dance. Watch emotions brighten. Feel gratitude pulse through you. Repeat softly, I am always provided for. Allow the body to savor that statement. Notice how calm it feels in the belly, how steady it feels in the heart. This state of calm acceptance is fertile ground. Invite that fertile feeling into everyday tasks. When you prepare a meal, speak kindly to the ingredients. Thank you for nourishing me. When you pay a bill, bless the money as it flows out, trusting that more returns with ease. Say inwardly, I bless and release this money to its highest good, knowing it circles back to me multiplied. While walking, meet each step with the rhythm of silent words. Life loves me, and I love life. See how even simple chores begin shining with quiet purpose. If the mind questions, will this truly change my world? Answer with gentle certainty. Yes, inner change shapes outer reality. You do not have to force the outer, you nurture the inner, and the outer shifts naturally. Stay attentive to small evidence, an unexpected discount, a helpful hand, a moment of serendipity. When such gifts appear, pause and speak, thank you, more of this please. Gratitude and invitation merge into one graceful movement, guiding new abundance your way. Honor setbacks as well. A late payment or sudden expense might arise. Instead of sinking into fear, place a hand on the heart and breathe steadier. Affirm, every challenge is a step toward greater flow. Look for the lesson hidden within. Perhaps it teaches patience, improves money management, or invites you to ask for help. Accept the lesson with humility, knowing it enriches the soil where abundance will grow even stronger. In this practice, there are no failures, only stepping stones. Each evening, spend a few minutes reviewing the day with kindness. Note moments where thought aligned with abundance and celebrate them. Note moments where thought slipped into scarcity and bless them as learning points. Offer a closing affirmation. I rest in the truth that life supports me. Allow sleep to weave that truth deeper into the subconscious, where it can germinate overnight. Continue this cycle each day. Awareness observes, affirmations nourish, gratitude waters, acceptance fertilizes, patience allows. In time, the mind clears and abundant ideas rise unbidden. Creative ventures, inspired choices, joyful collaborations. Follow the gentle pull toward those ideas. They are sprouts of new prosperity. Trust them. Take one small action at a time without pressure. Action taken from ease is powerful because it carries the energy of faith rather than fear. Feel the difference. Faith feels light, fear feels heavy. Choose light whenever possible. When doubt knocks again, as it surely will, meet it at the door with a smile, offer it tea, listen briefly to its worries, then respond with warmth. Thank you for sharing, dear doubt. I choose trust instead. Then release it. This act of friendly dismissal strengthens inner authority. Each time you choose trust, the new seeds grow stronger roots. Soon they will bear fruit, perhaps in the form of new friendships, career openings, or a sense of ample time and energy. Taste the sweetness of that growing fruit even before it appears, through the simple joy of believing it is on the way. Pre-tasting goodness is like watering the tree with enthusiasm. Return often to silence, to breath, to the steady heart. These quiet moments renew the garden. In silence you hear gentle guidance. Take that course, call that friend, rest today. Trust the guidance. It is the wise gardener within showing you where to water next. Each act of trust is a vote for abundance. Place many votes. Watch the garden flourish, not through effort, but through loving attention. Hold one final gentle thought as this moment closes. Abundance grows wherever my attention flows with love. Feel the truth settle into the soil of the subconscious. Embrace the softness that follows. Let a peaceful sigh leave the lips, carrying any remnants of strain far away. Sit in the glow of quiet confidence. The seeds are planted, the soil is rich, and life is eager to help. Rest easy, dear soul, knowing that what you have begun inside will blossom into visible blessing at just the right time. Let's begin by gently noticing the flow of thoughts that pass through the mind each day. These thoughts are like silent whispers that weave through every action, every emotion, and every choice made. Often they go unnoticed, running quietly in the background, shaping what is seen, what is felt, and what is allowed. If one were to pause and really listen, they might find that many of these thoughts are not new. They are echoes handed down over time, born from old experiences or beliefs picked up from others. And so, in this moment of softness, bring awareness to the inner dialogue. What does it sound like when waking up in the morning? Are the first thoughts gentle and kind, or are they heavy and filled with worry? Does the mind speak in encouragement, or does it often doubt and criticize? No need to judge these discoveries. This is not about blame. This is about becoming aware. Awareness is the first breath of transformation. Without it, patterns repeat themselves endlessly. But with awareness, there is space. Space to choose, space to shift, space to begin again. And so, gently ask, what kind of thoughts am I watering in the garden of my mind? If the answer is filled with harshness or fear, do not be alarmed. It simply means it is time to plant new seeds. But first, it is wise to look at the old ones. A simple practice can help bring clarity. Take a piece of paper or open a quiet journal space. At the top, write, what thoughts around abundance do I repeat daily? Let the pen move gently and freely. There is no need to force anything. Let whatever surfaces land on the page without filter. Some thoughts may include, I never have enough, or good things happen to others, not to me, or perhaps, it's too late for me, or I must work hard to deserve anything good. Let these words pour out, not to hold on to them, but to see them clearly. Seeing them is the beginning of healing. Thoughts that have remained hidden in the shadows no longer have power when brought into the light. As you observe what has been written, bring your hands to your heart again. Breathe deeply. These thoughts are not who you are. They are just thoughts, and thoughts can change. They are not permanent. They are like garments worn for a season, ready to be exchanged when they no longer fit. And now, from this gentle place of compassion, whisper to yourself, I am willing to think new thoughts. Even if the old ones try to hold on, even if they return from time to time, the willingness to welcome new thoughts opens a doorway. A new pattern can begin today. Let the body soften into that willingness. Feel the breath expand through the ribs, reminding the entire system that it is safe to shift. Speak within. I am learning to support myself with kindness. Let those words ring true. There is no need to rush into perfection. Simply become aware. Begin noticing when a limiting thought arises during the day. Pause and gently say, "That's interesting," instead of reacting. This breaks the cycle. It allows space for something new. Throughout the day, notice what words are used to speak about money, success, joy, time, and support. If words like struggle, never, always, or hard appear frequently, simply observe. These words carry weight and the body feels it. Now try saying something lighter, even if it doesn't yet feel fully real. Say, I am learning to let life support me with ease. Speak that into the heart again and again. It's okay if the voice shakes at first. Truth spoken kindly, even in a whisper, is more powerful than a loud voice full of fear. Sometimes the most powerful step is simply asking, what else could be true? If a thought says, there's not enough, respond with curiosity. What if I am surrounded by more support than I realize? That one gentle question can shift an entire day. Curiosity allows new answers to emerge. And in that opening, abundance finds its way in, not because it was forced, but because the mind became willing to see what was always possible. Now, let's practice a small awareness habit. Each time a negative thought is noticed today, pause and place a hand on the chest. Take one breath and say silently, I choose again. Then offer a new thought. I am open to receive, or I am safe to believe in my good. These simple shifts are like turning a ship slowly but surely toward calmer waters. The current may still pull sometimes, but the direction is changing. Over time, a new shoreline appears, one built on grace and self-trust. This is the power of awareness. It is the first act of self-love, noticing what has been spoken inwardly for so long and gently deciding to speak a new language to the self. This language is one of peace. It is one of hope. It is one of truth that uplifts and heals. When the mind is filled with this new language, the world begins to mirror it. Now breathe deeply once more and feel the shift already unfolding. The old thoughts are losing their grip, the new ones are finding their roots, and you are doing beautifully. Let that knowing settle. You are not alone in this shift. Life walks beside you, gently guiding each thought toward light. Imagine standing near a quiet stream. The water flows with ease. If something heavy is placed into it, a rock, a branch, it doesn't stop. It moves around it, finds a new way. This is how your new thoughts can begin to flow. They do not need to fight the old ones. They simply keep flowing forward. In time, the stream shapes even the hardest stones into softness. So too will your kind thoughts reshape the patterns of your life. Gently now, begin to release one of those heavy thoughts that has lingered too long. Perhaps it's one that says you must do everything alone, or that you're not enough. Speak it aloud or write it down, and then say, I bless this thought for what it tried to teach me, and I now choose to let it go. Watch it float away in your mind, carried by the gentle current. In its place, plant a new sentence. I am supported in every way. Let this new thought rise like sunlight on the water. Let it glisten. Let it dance. Let it remind you that it is safe to change your mind again and again toward the light. Take this moment now to breathe in deeply. Feel your chest rise, your lungs expand, and the heart glow with readiness. You are stepping into a new pattern, one rooted in awareness, guided by love, and open to the truth that you are already enough. And from this enoughness, all abundance flows. Now bring to mind a clear, open space. Perhaps it's a field under a blue sky or a quiet room filled with light. In this space, you are safe to let go. There is no one watching, no one judging. It's just you and the gentle presence of life holding you with care. Let the breath settle. Let the mind quiet. In this softness, prepare to release a thought or belief that no longer supports the life you are choosing to create. Choose one thought now. Maybe it's one that whispers, "I must try harder," or "I don't deserve ease." Hold that thought gently. You're not here to fight it. You're simply here to say goodbye. Let the words form in your mind. Thank you for trying to protect me. I release you now. I am safe without you. Feel how the body softens, the shoulders loosen, the breath deepens. A gentle wave of peace begins to rise. This is the peace that lives underneath all fear. This is the peace that was never gone, just hidden beneath layers of old beliefs. To support this release, use the mirror. Stand in front of it, look softly into your own eyes, and speak with honesty. I am willing to let go. Repeat it slowly. Let the words reach deep into the heart. They do not need to be loud. They need only to be true. Feel how the eyes begin to soften, how the body begins to trust. This simple act of witnessing your own willingness becomes a sacred practice. You are not demanding change. You are welcoming it. Let the arms fall gently to the sides. Feel how light they've become. Feel the spine gently rise as if lifted by a soft breeze. This is the posture of someone no longer carrying what doesn't belong. Each release creates space, and nature fills space with new life. So as you let go, you are also inviting in. Now gently begin to offer some new affirming thoughts to fill that space. Speak them aloud or silently, letting each one land with kindness. I am open to receive. It is safe to trust life. Good things flow to me with ease. These are not just sentences, they are keys. Each one unlocks a door to a brighter, freer way of living. Feel how they begin to reshape the atmosphere within. Feel how they awaken something long forgotten, a knowing that abundance was always meant for you. As these affirmations settle, return once more to the breath. Let each inhale carry in hope. Let each exhale release old tension. Let each pause between breaths be a moment of stillness, a place where your true self whispers, "You're doing beautifully." You may repeat this practice often. Let it become part of your morning rhythm or your evening reflection. Let it be something you return to whenever the world feels heavy. You are not required to carry everything. You are allowed to set things down. You are allowed to feel light again. Let this truth bloom inside you now. I create space for miracles by letting go. Hold that truth gently. Let it walk with you throughout the day. Let it soften your gaze, calm your steps, and invite new joy into your life. Let's now speak softly to the heart and allow the vibration of new, supportive words to settle deep inside. Affirmations are not simply sentences, they are seeds, and when planted with feeling, tended with belief, and spoken with loving repetition, they blossom into realities that mirror their intention. You don't need to force affirmations. You only need to welcome them. The most powerful affirmations are often the simplest. They are spoken in quiet moments of trust. They are repeated when things are going well and when things feel uncertain. The power lies not in the volume, but in the sincerity. Let's gently explore a few affirmations together. Allow the words to move through you, not just with the mind, but with the body, the breath, and the energy you hold. I allow abundance to flow to me with ease. Speak it softly and notice how it lands. Does it feel new? Does it bring resistance? It's okay. Resistance does not mean it's not working. It means you're growing. Continue softly. All is well in my financial world. Let that statement touch the corners of your mind that have feared lack or worried about the future. Feel how this new voice brings calm where there once was worry. I trust that life always provides for me in perfect ways. Speak that aloud and feel the body relax a little more. Trust is the gentle path to receiving. You do not need to have it all figured out. You only need to trust the next step. Use these affirmations during quiet walks, as you sip tea before bed, or as you begin your day. Write one down and place it on a mirror. Let it greet you each morning as a friend. Speak them gently, even when the old voice tries to speak louder. With time, your inner voice will shift, and that shift will ripple outward into your world. Affirmations are not magic spells. They are invitations. They invite life to meet you in a new way. They retrain the mind to expect kindness, to expect goodness, to expect ease. And as your expectations change, so too does your experience. Now, let's invite the body to join in this alignment. Manifestation is not only a matter of thought, it is a full being experience. So take a breath and feel your shoulders drop. Feel your spine align. Place your palms open on your lap or by your sides. This posture says, I am ready to receive. Your body is wise. It knows how to relax into abundance. Sometimes abundance first shows up as a deep breath that feels nourishing. Sometimes it arrives as an idea or a sense of knowing that you are not alone. Other times it arrives in physical form, unexpected income, helpful opportunities, supportive people. But no matter how it arrives, it always begins with your openness. And when you catch yourself falling into effort or strain, pause and breathe again. Return to the space of ease. You do not need to grasp. You only need to open. Speak kindly. I receive with gratitude and grace. Feel how your whole being responds. Let us now explore some beautiful and gentle ways you can walk in harmony with the energy of abundance each day. Start small. Begin with appreciation. Take a few moments each morning to notice what is already present in your life. Perhaps it's a soft pillow, the sunlight through the window, the sound of birds, or the food on your plate. Say softly, thank you. Gratitude opens doors. It tells the universe, I see what you've already given, and I welcome more. Another soft practice is blessing your resources. When you pay a bill, instead of tension, offer gratitude. Say, I bless this payment and all it supports. I trust more is returning to me now. When money enters your life, even in small ways, bless it with love. Hold it and say, you are welcome here. Thank you for supporting me. This loving attitude creates a healthy, joyful relationship with abundance. Throughout the day, notice where you give freely, whether it's time, love, a smile, or support. And then notice how you receive. Do you allow others to help you? Do you accept compliments with grace? Do you let yourself receive without guilt or explanation? Receiving is part of the abundance dance. Let yourself be a joyful receiver. You may try a simple gratitude list at the end of each day. Write down 3 things you are thankful for. Let them be specific. Feel into each one. And then, write 1 thing you are open to receiving tomorrow. This invites abundance with clarity and ease. Now let's return to the body, the beautiful vessel that carries your energy through this life. The body is always speaking. It whispers when you're pushing too hard, when you're out of alignment, or when you're resisting your own good. A tight chest, shallow breathing, or clenched hands may be signs that fear is trying to take hold. A soft belly, relaxed shoulders, or a deep sigh might signal that you're in the flow. When you catch the body holding tension, pause, breathe. You may even say, I soften now. I welcome peace. Stretch gently. Rest your hands over your heart or your belly. Tap lightly on the chest or gently massage the temples. Speak to the body with love. You are safe. You are supported. You are loved. This brings you back into alignment. Receiving is not only about thought, it is a full body invitation. When your body feels safe and soft, the heart opens, and from the open heart, abundance flows. Try this. Throughout your day, take small receiving breaks. Open your arms wide and say aloud, I am open to receive. Smile as you say it. Notice how this simple act shifts your energy. The world responds to your energy more than your words, so let your energy say, I am ready. Now, let's gather all the wisdom we've touched and gently bring it into a rhythm you can follow. A daily practice. Nothing complicated, just small, loving steps that build a strong foundation. Each morning, begin with a quiet breath and an affirmation. Today, I walk in the flow of divine abundance. Say it with feeling. Let it set the tone for your day. As you move through your morning routine, look in the mirror, even for a moment. Make eye contact with yourself. Speak kindly. I love you. I trust you. You are enough. Throughout the day, bless what you have. Bless your food. Bless your time. Bless the people you speak with. Let blessings pour from your heart like gentle rain, watering the seeds of your future. If tension arises, pause and breathe. Whisper, I choose ease. Let the moment soften. You are not here to push. You are here to flow. And each evening reflect. Ask, where did I notice abundance today? Write down your answers, then speak one final affirmation. I am thankful for all I've received, seen, and unseen. This gentle practice, done daily, becomes a new way of living. It rewires the mind, it nourishes the heart, it aligns the body, and from this alignment, all good flows. Dearest soul, you are not here to chase abundance. You are not here to earn your worth. You are here to remember that you are already worthy. You are already loved. You are already enough. Abundance is not something you force. It is something you allow. And you allow it by softening, by opening, by trusting. Each loving thought plants a seed. Each kind word waters it. Each moment of trust invites it to bloom. You are not separate from the good you seek. It is part of you. It is drawn to you when you begin to see yourself clearly as a precious part of life, fully supported, divinely guided. So as this time together comes to a close, carry this truth with you. I am a magnet for divine abundance. I receive all that is good with grace, ease, and love. Let that affirmation echo in your heart. Let it travel with you. Let it gently remind you again and again that the universe is on your side. Life is for you. Good is your natural state. Walk forward now with a quiet confidence. Know that everything you've opened to in this moment has already begun moving into form. Trust the timing, trust your path, trust yourself. And above all, know this: you are deeply, endlessly loved. All is well, all is unfolding, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. Now breathe and smile and receive.